Roofing company in Austin, Texas. 5 key questions you should ask before hiring anyone. Avoid home improvement nightmares by using these insider tips brought to you by www.txhomeimprovement.com. When we created these questions, we phrased them in a way that will allow you to tell who's experienced based on their answers, along with which companies are operated in a safe and professional manner. It's important to note that 76% of homeowners surveyed after having home improvements performed on their home reported that they had a dispute with their contractor, and 66% required intervention from an outside source. We suggest that you let each contractor know that you'll be asking for verification to their answers in hopes that this will prevent their temptation to exaggerate. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1. What type of insurance do you carry? Any contractor that you consider for your project must have at least 2 key insurance policies: a workers' compensation policy, as well as at least $1 million in liability insurance coverage. The potential for liability is unlimited here for the homeowner, and this is another place that most contractors will cut corners. Make sure that your best interests are covered by choosing someone that has both policies in place, and then ask to see documented proof. Number 2. What are the wind zone requirements in my area? Depending on where you live, the requirements for installation can vary drastically. Make sure that the contractor you choose is aware of these standards and follows the strict installation guidelines. A well-informed contractor should be able to tell you which wind zone you're in and realizes that any non-compliance of regulatory standards can nullify your insurance policy. Number 3. Do you really need to get a permit for projects like this? This is actually a trick question, because the only acceptable answer is yes, without a doubt. If your project is not permitted, it has become common for the city to require that all previous work be completely removed and redone under the permit's requirements and at the expense of the homeowner. Always obtain the necessary permits before any work begins on your home. Number 4. How many years have you been in business under this business name? Failure rate is extremely high in the home improvements industry for businesses under the 8-year mark. So forego some of the serious issues that can come by choosing a younger business to complete work on your home, and try to avoid any company with less than 10 years of business history. This will help ensure that a level of consistency and service is provided throughout your project. And finally, number 5. Do you add your clients as an additional insured? In my opinion, this is where everyone gets it wrong. If the client is not listed as an additional insured on the contractor's insurance policy, then it's the client that is at full financial risk. Make sure that any contractor performing work on your home lists you on their policy to avoid some very serious complications. On a final note, Remodeler Magazine reports that over 40% of work performed on home improvements will need to be replaced after 1 year due to poor workmanship. So try to follow the guidelines suggested here as closely as possible. Click on the link below this video to receive a $500 off coupon along with a free consumer awareness report for home improvements, a must-read before selecting anyone to work on your home.